Hello everyone and welcome back to this Distant Worlds Universe Let's Play. Something I didn't go over last time, or in the first episode, was that you have there's two economies. You have the state economy, which is something that you can control directly, and then there is going to be a private economy in every single empire. And the private economy is something you have real no control over at all. The game just automates the private economy. That's going to be like your trading vessels, your tourist vessels, I believe, passenger ships, all those type of things. And the private economy is really important because the way that this breaks down, let me see if I can remember this correctly. So like it shows you the cash on hand. There's ours, you can see reflected up there, and then the private economy totally has 101k, which we can't take. We can't do that at all. They're getting 124k from all of the colony revenue of all the colonies in our empire, of which we only have the one planet. But as the empire, we tax the private sector, and they are paying 35k in taxes, and you can see that our colony tax revenue reflects that right here. So if they do better, then we can generally tax them a lot, I would imagine, and then we can get a lot of money from the private sector. So that's actually our main source of income, is from this whole private thing that you have no control over. Now the private sector will also use your construction yards from your planets and your space stations if you're not using them. So not using your space stations, your construction yards, may be a good thing because it gives the private sectors time to build more trading vessels, more tourist vessels to increase the colony revenues, which will then increase your money that you get from them. So that's really cool. And I'm really jealous because they have a 77k worth of cash flow and I'm at a 16. But we, of course, have a lot of maintenance and, well, you don't get as much in taxes. So it's pretty cool. And down here, it's going to show you exactly how many ships and how much maintenance it takes for, you know, exploration, construction. It breaks it down all right there, as well as for the private sector. So you can see at a glance how many freighters they have. Oh, yeah, here you go. Mining ships, mining stations, and passenger ships. So that's pretty cool. That's a really cool, easy way to see your economy. I love it. Also, on each individual ship, there's going to be an icon down here, this little circle with an arrow. That shows us that that ship is on automation. And I'm probably going to be leaving most of these ships on automation, especially these exploration ships. If I can click on there we go. Explorer, Star, Unknown Star. So all of these exploration ships are going to be starting on automatic by default, the way I have the game set up, and I'm just going to leave them like that. I just want them to automatically explore the Empire. If I really need to explore a specific place, I can take direct control of any explorer ship that I want and send them on a new mission. Probably not going to do that for a while, so I'm going to leave all my exploration ships on automate, which is why at the beginning of the last episode you saw all of these ships around our home planet just start going everywhere, because those are mostly exploration ships and gas mining ships that are going off to predetermined missions. So, I just wanted to explain that. And now, I think we can unpause the game. Boom. We are unpaused. We are live. So up here you see the cash flow. That is showing our yearly... Actually, I went over that, didn't I? I didn't go over the bonus income. The bonus income will gradually increase as time goes on in the year, and it resets every year. There you can see where you're at, plus 106. So that's telling you how much money we've gotten from bonus income, which I think comes from, I'm not too sure, but I think from like your star bases, like generic trading and things. I'm not exactly sure where the bonus income comes from. So if you know, feel free to explain below, because I really don't know. But this is going to get higher and higher as the year goes. This is not going to be our yearly bonus income. It's just how much we have so far at this point in the year. And like I said, that's going to reset. And oh my goodness, that just went up to 14 grand. Okay, something happened. I don't know what happened, but okay, I'll take it. Alright, so something else that's going to happen. The way that I set the game, I have it set up to suggest when for example, when the computer thinks that we should build new ships. Suggest to me when the computer thinks that we should get a new colony, or if we should start a new mission, or if we should ask for help from pirates, or, you know, it goes on and on. And I have it set that way because I like the feeling of it. It makes me feel like the leader of this faction, like I am the emperor, I am the benevolent ruler, Tokshen the First, the great, the conqueror, And I'm just sitting in a throne room with a stoic look on my face. And I have all these advisors coming into me, just kind of shaking, afraid to talk to me. And they're just kind of giving me this tablet with their suggestions on it. They're like, "Oh, my lord, here we think we should build new ships." And then I can take the tablet from them and I look over what they think we should build. And then I make the final decision on if I want it to happen or if I don't. And it really makes me feel like I'm the ruler. And I love the suggestions thing. Most of the time I say no, because that's just kind of ruler I am. I'm like, get this out of my face. I throw the tablet at them, they scurry off out of the throne room, never to be seen again if they give me a bad suggestion. That doesn't happen. Anyway, so the computer, the AI, thinks that we should build another escort, frigate, and destroyer. Here's another question that I will send out to the people who actually know how to play this game. What is the real difference between escorts, frigates, and destroyers? Because as far as I can tell, each class is limited to the size of their ship based on our research level. And it's going to be all the same. Like, let me just double check that. Let me escape that for right now. Oh, whoops. Well, I should have probably approved that. But anyway. So what I can do, that's not the screen I want. I want to go to the design screen. So I think every single ship in our fleet is going to be limited by this maximum ship size. So let's go to an escort, and I will edit the design. I will leave automation on. You cannot edit this design because it's already in use. That's fine. Well, don't worry about that. So let's see. This ship has 161. I'm pretty sure these... Is there like a total size? There's a lot of numbers on the screen. I know. I'll probably go deeper into this when I actually design a ship. Right now I'm looking for the total... Like, that's 161 size left. But I'm pretty sure all ships follow the same restrictions. So I really don't know what the biggest difference is between each class. Between escort, frigate, and destroyer. Again, I'm a new player, so feel free to let me know in the comments below. So, it wanted us to build... Let me see if I can remember. Oh, cool. It keeps it up here on this build order screen. So it wanted us to build another frigate, destroyer, and escort, as well as more exploration ships, and another construction ship to go around and build mining stations and things. I am going to look at how much this is going to cost. 15.9k, we have enough money for that. It's going to add another 4.5 thousand to our total maintenance cost for the year. So that's going to take away from our cash flow. We haven't even met another species yet, so I don't even think... what the heck. I approve. Tokshen the Benevolent approves. Go build your ships. So as soon as that happens, this is a good time to actually show this. As soon as the build order is put into the system, into the game, through that screen, we can then check up on it through ships and bases. Now I know that we were building some military ships, so I'm going to go to our military ship section, and then all the ships that are in orange are currently being built. And then you can see that when they are pumped out, they are automatically going to go on an automated mission. So the AI is going to determine where they should go. Like, let's say a mining station and a system nearby is under attack, then it may automatically assign some of these to go over there and defend it. It's all up to the AI right now. So I'm probably going to leave a lot of ships automated so that the AI has something to work with for like little problems. And then I'm also going to make fleets that I will give specific missions to. For right now, I'm just going to leave everything on automated, but I just wanted to show you that this is where you see all your ships that are currently being built. And from this screen, if I wanted to, I could give them a new fleet. Like, I can say new fleet, I can put them in the first fleet if I wanted to from the screen. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so those are going to be built, and I know where they're being built because we only have one star base, which is right here, the spaceport. So if we click on spaceport, it will open up the spaceport screen. And here, here it's going to show us the cargo on the spaceport, which I believe it shares the cargo with a planet below. So this is showing us the total amount of all of these resources that are available to this planet and available for us to use in construction of ships, as well as all of our luxury resources. So you can see we have some of that Yaris marble, which is something that our humans want. And we start that automatically in the game. let me start that sentence over. The game started us with an automatic supply of that, because I don't believe Yaris marble is something we even have a resource of. We're not mining that. That's just a reserve that will eventually go away. So anyway, so that's the cargo of the spaceport. Then we can look at the components of each individual spaceport or any ship that we have currently selected. So this breaks it down into every single component. Every single one. The construction yard bays, the standard cargo bays, the docking bays. Like everything in here. It's crazy. Then you can go to the construction yards, which is where everything is getting built. And you can see the ships waiting to be constructed. It looks like the private sector wants some medium freighters. And then there's our ships right there. The escort, the frigate, and the destroyer. Also the exploration ships. So that's where you can see where those are going to be built. And I think these should be put up here when they're actually being built. Because right now they're just in a queue. And when they're being built, they should be in this screen right here. I wonder why it's not there yet. Maybe just not enough time has passed by yet. Okay. So, let's unpause the game. Zoom back out and see what the heck's going on. Alright, so why is this blue? I guess we just... That's blue because it's within our area of influence, I guess? I thought they were blue if we only had an actual presence there, but I guess it's just if it's within our area of influence because we have nothing in this system. Let's see what the planet has. Hydrogen, which I don't think we really need that much more of right now. You can see some other exploration ships going around doing their thing. And since we don't even see any pirates or anything, there's really not much for me to do. So I think I'm actually just going to advance time and let the exploration do their thing. Okay, now I'll pause. Our engineers have completed research and improved defense tactics, so that military line is now done. And you can quickly check here, if that is a dashed line like that, that means you're currently researching nothing. So you better change that. So I'm going to change that. So we got that. Logistics I'll get later to decrease our maintenance costs. So shipboarding I think is something I would want. The question is the order of things that I want them. What does these do? Gravitic beams that damage enemy ships with blasts of powerful gravity waves. Completely bypasses both shields and armor. More effective on closer and smaller targets. So damage is 15, range is 150. Our railguns, damage is 6, range is 120. Energy use 6. Energy use 40. So there's the big difference right there. Oh boy. Okay, I don't think I'll be messing around with that. So let's do beam weapons. Let's go beam, enhanced beam, ion weapons, shipboarding, and then I'll go from there. Okay, so exit that. The construction ship Dusty Scheme has been completed at Ruckus 3. So everything that happens in the game will pop up here. And then to get this entire list, you can then open up the message history and show all messages. And these are only messages that's happened so far. And it keeps them all tracked in here so you can go back and look and see exactly what's going on. So it's pretty cool. So we have another construction ship out there to go build us bases, which is pretty awesome. I'm going to see what the... The exploration ship Feeble Sojourn is under attack from a... I think that's a creature. So let's zoom in here. There's our ship. I don't see anything. Okay, it just got out of there. So you're probably going to see a lot of messages pop up, especially later in the game, like your exploration ship, your freighters under attack. And most of the time, all those ships are automated to immediately jump out of the system at the first sign of trouble. So you typically don't have to worry about those types of things. Okay, so the advisors have entered the throne room, and they now suggest that I build a new base. So they want me to build an orbital defense base at our home planet, and this will cost us 13,000 credits to build. I haven't even seen another empire yet. I haven't even seen pirates yet, so I think this is going to be a waste of money right now. I don't think we need a defensive base, so I'm going to say no. I'm going to throw this tablet in their face, and I'm going to order them to leave the throne room. Because we don't need that. Alright, escort's done. I can't believe we haven't even seen pirates yet. Pirates are usually like all over the game. Ah, here we go. We have encountered a new empire in the FA484 system. They are called the Lone Security. In the what system? Ah, here we go. Down here. You can see the little tag. So they have... That's a small freighter. Small freighter. Okay. I thought that was a star base. Oh, it is. It is a small spaceport. Okay. So these guys have their own small spaceport. Good for them. Okay. And now, since we encounter them, we can open up our diplomacy screen, and the pirates, all the pirates, which, if my previous game that I did on my own is any indication, there would be a lot of them. And here we can see their firepower, their military strength. So the Lone Security only has 8 ships with a total strength of 132 firepower. Compared to us, we have a military strength of 510. So we are stronger than they are, I think. That's what that means, yeah. So I'm not really going to worry about them. I'm just going to ignore them for right now. And unpause the game. Exploration ship is done, and now they want to talk to us. Greetings to our victims. You may have noticed that we are about to attack you, but for the small price of 332 credits per month, we could avoid this unnecessary violence. Now, I just showed you that we are stronger than them, so I'm not going to pay them this money. And I made the mistake, actually. When I first started playing this game, I was thinking like 332 against this. That's not the case, because this is our yearly income. This is monthly, so that's actually a lot more than 332 a year. So, yeah, no thank you. Goodbye. I'm not concerned about those pirates right now. Our destroyer has now been completed. Very good. Let us do its own thing. Engineers have completed research in beam weapons. And this research breakthrough gives us pulse blasters for our ships. New exploration ship is done. It will go off into the space to other systems and do its thing. And we're almost already at a full year. And not much has happened. Considering I had 15 other races in here, I thought we would bump heads almost immediately, but maybe I needed more. Alright, so right now I'm going to see if we have any known colonies. I think you can get to that some... Here we go. Oh, no, that's our actual colonies. Is there another button? Potential colonies. We have no potential colonies that we have seen in all the systems that we've scanned so far. Okay. So I'll hit X on that. Alright, so Lone Security is telling us that they can reveal the location of an independent colony for 20,000 credits. Now, this could be good for us if this colony is kind of relatively close to ours, because what this will be is an independent alien race that we can go and conquer, or maybe just kind of assimilate into our empire. But 20,000 credits, and I don't even know where this thing's going to be. It could be anywhere. I'm going to say no, and hope that our exploration ships find this colony on their own. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I can do right now? I can open up our expansion planner, take a look at our sources again. So we have 5 of gold. We still don't have one of polymer, even though I had queued that a while ago. Okay, let's go back to this and then look at polymer. You can see that this is still queued up. The Hidden Rebel. So if you click on this, it brings up the Hidden Rebel. And right now, the Hidden Rebel is building a mining station at Ipse Nader 3. Which this is Ipse Nader 4. And I believe we can look at its missions. If I exit this screen. So he's up here. Okay. How do I look at the queue? Let's zoom in here. So there's our construction ship. So I can clear all of its queued up missions, but I want to know what the queued up missions are. I don't remember how to check those. I really don't know how to check those. Okay, well let me just go into our construction yards and make sure that all of our construction ships are doing something. Alright, so that is building something. This is ships waiting to be constructed. Yes, that has missions. Okay, well I'll continue to let them be. They'll eventually build that station. Eventually. I'm trying to think if there's anything... What else can I do? Well, I don't think... I could maybe build another research station. Get our other research going up quicker. What do I want to focus on? Construction or high tech? I think I want energy and construction. So, how can I go about doing that? I think all I need to do is hover over a planet. Let's say our home planet. Build a new ship or base. Oh, maybe I can't. Oh, there we go. Okay, so here I can build an energy research station, which is what I want. Energy and construction. Let me go to our ships and bases and show me what do I want. Other bases? Oh, research stations is right there. Base weapons research station. So yeah, I'm going to assume that, yeah, we want the energy research station. That's what we want. But how much maintenance is this costing us? 1234. So that's not too bad if the other one's going to be about the same. So I'm going to queue an energy research station. Did that work? I don't think that worked. Those are kind of grayed out too. Maybe I can't because it's saying in the yellow that no research bonus is here? I'm not too sure. I've never actually tried to build one before. Well, okay, I'll come back to that later. Ooh, one of our scouts has found an abandoned ship. And we've also located a new pirate faction, the Relicus Gang. We'll look at that here in a bit. Let's investigate this abandoned ship. It is a colony ship at a barren rock moon in sector. Okay. Appears to be in good working order. We have boarded and taken control. The ship also reveals some intriguing information displayed on the main screen. Our navigational directions pointing to gas giant planet Dern Broden 2. Maybe we should send a ship to investigate this location. Inside the colony ship are millions of Napors sleeping in stasis hibernation. The Napor are a slightly backward machine race who are extremely passive. They are natural optimists. They are also master starship engineers. So, what this gives us is a free colony ship with the Napor race, and we can then colonize a planet that the Napors can colonize, which I think the Napors I think they're a volcanic-based race. So I'm going to... Well, actually, okay, so we need to go to the Dunbroden system. Dunbroden. Okay, let me see if I can find Dunbroden. If that's even in our known systems. I'm just looking at these names next to the star systems. Oh! That's probably it. Okay. Well, we do have this scout ship that's pretty nearby. So I wanted to cover this real quick too. So when you select a ship, you can see its available distance before it has to refuel. So from this, I can easily see that we can get to this system and it can then refuel itself. So I'm going to take control of the ship and I'm going to give it a mission to explore. Hold on. Explore this system. So there we go. You see that its vector is now changed. It's going to do that now. And then after it's done that, I will re-automate it. And let's actually lower this back down to normal time and go to the diplomacy screen. Okay, so the Relicus gang is much stronger than Lone Security, but Lone Security is actually getting stronger as well. So that's a problem. Because if they're stronger than you, they will push you around all day long. And up here, it's showing you the races that they have influence over, or maybe that they're protecting, races that are paying them to protect them. So that's telling us that there's either an independent colony or an actual empire that these guys know that's paying them to protect them. It's like extortion, basically. Okay, so I'm going to want to queue up some new ships, because now we're coming across some pirates that are going to be pretty strong, and they're probably going to want to attack us unless we pay them money. Okay, so let's go to our design, or not design, sorry. We want to go to build order screen, and I'm kind of surprised the AI hasn't suggested that we build some more. I'm going to build 4 frigates and 3 destroyers. So that's going to cost us 26,000 and then 6.8 in cash flow. That's actually that is a lot, isn't it? We may not have to go. We don't have to do that much. How about this? Let's just drop it down to 1 destroyer, 3 frigates. Nah, 4 frigates. I'm going to purchase this, and then I'm going to go into the... Not that screen. Oops. Oh, we have a first fleet. What are these guys doing? They're automated, based at our home planet, and they're set to attack any targets. Oh, that's cool. Okay, well, what I'll do, since we already have a fleet, I failed to even notice the giant triangle right here that indicates a fleet. That's what this triangle is. So we're going to go into the ships and bases screen. I'm going to go to our military ships, since I just queued some. Look for the ones I queued up. And I'm going to add all of these to the first fleet. So when they're built, they're automatically going to join them and assume whatever automated posture I assign that fleet. So let's go. Let's click the next fleet button. There's our first fleet. It shows you that these are currently being built and not an actual part of the fleet yet. And then I'm going to adjust their AI, basically. So they are currently set to attack any target. I'm going to change this to a defensive posture. And then I'm going to change their range. So what is their range right now? Currently anywhere. So right now, they're automated to go anywhere in the universe where anything of ours is being threatened. I do not want that wide of a range. So I'm going to bring that down to... Home base would be just the home planet they're based at, or the home station, wherever you base them at, so I'm going to not do that. I'm going to do nearby systems, and it's going to show you the exact coverage based on your choice. And that is going to be fine enough, or good enough for me, because that's going to encompass all of our mining stations, as well as our home system. In fact, I may actually split these off into 2 fleets, because that may be a bit much for one. No, I'll keep it as is for right now. So right now, this AI, because you can see that this is automated, it's automated to stay at our home planet, but it will defend the home planet system and everything around here. So I'm going to leave that as it is. I'm going to unpause the game. Let the new ships build. And I think I'm actually going to call this episode here. So what am I going to do in the future? Well, I'm really curious to see what this is. Also, right, our new colony ship. Where is that anyway? Let me go into, before I end this episode, let's go into colony ships. Sneaky Trader is right there. So let's double click on you. How do we... Oh, select ship. Alright, so this ship is currently here. And it's not going to be doing anything. Here we go. Colonize. It can colonize volcanic planets. So right there, it tells you exactly what you can colonize. Alright, so I'm going to go and check our potential colonies. Okay, so apparently we don't even have any volcanic planets in the known sectors. So to make sure that this ship stays safe, I'm going to have it travel to our home system way up here. I'm going to have it just kind of hang out at the planet. I think that should work. There we go. Now it's moving. Move to planet Relicus 3. There we go. Alright, so engineers have also completed some research in enhanced beam weapons. Heck yeah. Okay, so now we will stop that. I was really hoping we had a volcanic planet somewhere in the known systems, but that is not our luck. Maybe next time. And now the advisor wants us to build new ships. There's always something happening. A troop transport. Don't think we need that yet. Not quite yet. So anyway, thanks for watching this episode, everybody. I will see you all next time. Take care.